So a flew of new thoughts struck my mental like a bolt of lightning earlier, and the thing that came to mind was this generation and how I view this generation and the flaws that I see within it. You know, I always hear people from the older generations talking about how we're spoiled and we don't like to work for things, and you know, we want everything handed to us, and we're crybabies, and we all always complain about a lot of shit that's going on. And to an extent, I have to agree. The reason why I agree to an extent is because I see two different types of people almost on the daily. The first category of people are the people within the millennials or the Generation Zers, and this even goes for people that's grown too. People that always expect to have shit handed to them. People that always talk about how they want these nice phones, these nice cars, these nice blah 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 blah. But they don't want to sit up here and put the effort into getting it. And it's crazy to me because they expect for these things to be handed to them like they don't have to put in work. I don't agree with your elders trying to force you to do something like get out, go out and get a job or whatever. But if you are passionate about something, you should put the work and effort into your passion in order to make something out of yourself one day. You shouldn't really expect things to just come to you. All these niggas out here constantly checking their followers, checking the latest beef on Instagram, and checking the latest fights and shit in their schools and shit. And it's like, you so worried about all of these things that don't even matter, that don't even pertain to you. You getting up out your seat to go watch a fight in the hallway in the middle of the class, rather than doing your work or rather than being productive in your life. You wanna get into drama and all this type of shit. And it's like, this shit doesn't even pertain to you. Why are you so worried about the shit that's only momentary? Why are you not worrying about the long run? That's what people don't realize. Like, you should be wanting to get a head start in life over everybody. Being 18, I already know it's gonna be hard. I already know I'm gonna go through so many trials and tribulations within the future. So I'm trying now to build myself up. The second type of people I want to talk about are the people who are blessed, maybe with looks, maybe with being able to find a job, maybe with parents who are financially stable and buy things for them. I don't only want to talk about that. I want to talk about the people who fall into those categories and are straight up narcissists and use that to feel better than others. Like, I constantly see people at school bashing on other people because they think they're cuter than them, or bashing on other people because they have tangible items that other people don't have, or have a job or whatever. First off, since when was it okay to brag about something your parents are buying you? That's crazy to me. I mean, I wouldn't be bragging about that because that's easy. That's an easy way to get exposed. But you're not buying it. You're not putting in no effort or no work. But the last time I checked, the average adult has a job. The average adult has a job. Why are you bragging about having a job? Like, that's crazy. And lastly, like, yeah, people may not be as cute as you or as pretty as you. And also, not everybody thinks you're hot. Not everybody thinks you're sexy. Not everybody thinks you a bad bitch. Not everybody thinks you a cold ass nigga. Also, those aren't even the only things that make up the person. You could be the hottest person in the world and be a fucking asshole and be single for the rest of your life, swear to God. Cause niggas gonna find out when they turn 30 and 40 and shit, and they can't get in a relationship because they standards for looks and shit is too high, or standards for shit in relationships is too high. Getting back on topic, yeah, these people display narcissistic behaviors like trying to bully people in school. I'll be in class and it'll be a girl next to me watching anime or something, and then it'll be somebody to come up like, "Oh, are you watching that? Are you serious? Like, can she do what she wants to do?" Just because she's doing something that you're not used to doesn't mean that it's lame, or doesn't mean that it's falling into a negative connotation, or doesn't mean that she's weird. That's just something that she likes to do. Niggas act like they don't go home and do weird shit on their camera, in their phone, or in the shower all the time. It kills me that people can actually act like this, but it really bothers me that people have these behaviors, and it's mainly in our generation, because, you know, we grew up in a generation, like I said, of technology, social media, likes and follows, and likes and follows release dopamine, and it really puts people into a category of popularity within school and within society to an extent. It's a shame because people don't realize this, and people don't realize it makes them more selfish and it makes them more self-centered. My biggest thing with this generation is A lot of people don't know how to be empathetic towards others and realize that not everybody's situation is the same. Niggas have their own life. Everybody has their own chapter. Everybody's life is their own book. They're the main character in their own book, and everybody's circumstances lead them down a different road. These are just some of the flaws that I see in this generation, and we need to do better. In conclusion, you're not gonna be young forever. There's gonna be a time where you need to do for yourself. Why not learn to do for yourself now? Also, life is not only about you. There are other people with feelings, with emotions, with a conscience, with thoughts that you should be empathetic towards. That's all I got to say. I'm out this bitch.